Hello guys, so next part is going to teach you guys how to do the billing, because you need to submit a billing in order to get paid, right? All right, so let me open the handouts. This one as well. You guys can see my screen, right? All right. In order to get paid, you need to do two things. First, you need to fill out this timesheet and send to us without any issue. Second, you need to use the app called EVV app to clock in and clock out. And you need to make sure the clock in and clock out time period is matching what you put on the timesheet. So if the info is not accurate, I'm not going to accept your timesheet, which is I'm going to reject your billing. And for how to fill a timesheet, I'm not going to say a lot of details because you guys can see all the examples right here, right? So aside from that, I'm only able to mention some few important parts related to timesheets. First, you cannot use the whiteout or any correction tape on the timesheet. If you see it, we are going to reject your entire timesheet, meaning you need to redo the entire timesheet as a parent sign on the timesheet again, then submit this timesheet. Therefore, if you make mistake, please, for example, right here, right? Please just cross out whatever you made mistake with, write down the correct information, then with the initial. For example, it's supposed to be 2 hours, right? However, it's only 1 hour to put. Therefore, they need to cross out this 1 hour, then put 2 instead. Then with this person's initial, this name is Mary Jones, right? So the initial is MJ. Basically, whenever you make mistake, whenever you need to change something on a timesheet, you need to make sure your initial is always with it. So that's the first part. Second, you need to make sure all the information is on it. For example, right, it says PM, right? It says like mother signature, father signature, whatever it is, units, your signature, all the info must be here. If any info is missing, I'm not going to accept your timesheet. And I cannot help you to fix the timesheet issue because of the policy from the state government. Therefore, if you make mistake, the only thing I can do is I'm going to send you an email and to inform you guys what's the mistake. And you need to fix the issue by your own. So submit this timesheet to us again. And you need to, sorry. It's gone. Yeah, it will disappear for so weird. But yeah, I'm still screen sharing, but why I don't see everybody's chat? Oh, so weird. Yeah, I don't know what's happening here, but yeah, it's so weird. Anyways, because I'm still screen sharing, right? Yeah, you see, so you guys can still hear me, right? Because I cannot see your guys' face, so it's okay if you can say something to make sure I'm still.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, okay, perfect. All right, keep going. Yeah, if you made any mistake, I cannot help you to fix any issue though. Therefore, I'm going to send you an email to inform you what's the issue. Okay. And third part is you cannot reuse the same timesheet. What I mean by is, for example, right, you can see there's June 8, 2017 and June 15, 2017, right? So one page of timesheet, you can fill out up to 2 section date, right? However, just say you do fill out the date for June 8th, 2017, and you forgot to fill out another date. Just you leave another date as total blank, it's empty, right? You submit this timesheet to me. I got it, I process it. Then 2 weeks later, you figure out, oh, there's another day and it was empty. So you fill out the June 15, 2017 this date on the same timesheet and submit to me again. However, at this point, I cannot accept this timesheet. The reason is June 8th, I'm already billed it. So you cannot reuse the same timesheet you already submitted. In this case, you need to make sure you put out a new timesheet, then fill out the June 15, 2017 date. Okay, so the third part. And for action statement, you can see there's a lot of goals, a lot of writing here, right? I don't need you to write down that much information. The reason is, you cannot like finish all the goals. You cannot finish all the goals like within 2 hours. It's unrealistic, right? Therefore, at least I ask you to fill out 2 goals per section day. You can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 goals right here, right? So you can pick 2. Just fill out what you did on the day with the prompt level. For how to fill this timesheet, you know, there's a lot of instruction. You guys can just read the handouts. We have English and the Chinese version. Okay. Yeah, and just mention that caregiver signature, that's what the mother, meaning the parents, need to sign. And here it's a direct care provider signature. That's a word used to sign on timesheet. Okay, so that's for the contact timesheet. Oh, by the way, if you provide service in person, you must for timesheet, right? You need to print after you print out the timesheet. You need to make sure you fill out by pen instead of fill out on your computer. If you provide service in person, if you provide service via telehouse, meaning video camera, then you can what's it called? You can use the computer or PDF file to fill out the timesheet by using the computer. However, parent signature and your signature is mandatory. It must be signed within pen, meaning you cannot use your mouse or something to sign it digitally. It must be signed with pen for both signature. If I see the signature is not great or not good, I'm going to reject entire timesheet. And at this point, we're not accept the timesheets like that, like, you know, if you cross out the signature, put your initial, even though you fix the issue, however, we cannot accept this timesheet because of signature is the most important, important part on timesheet. You cannot make any mistake on signature, even though it might be just maybe the parents made mistake. However, I need to say sorry. You need to fill out a new timesheet and ask parents sign on timesheet again. All right. There's a contact timesheet, and second one, there's an in-home respite timesheet because we have 2 different services, right? One's contact, one's in-home respite. It's very straightforward. You know, it's same rules. Just, you know, fill out the timesheet, you know, submit it to us again. So that's going to be the same rules. Like, you know, no whiteout, no reuse of timesheets, you know, make sure, you know, you do the math correctly because you use the units here, right? As you can read it, it's a building unit. 1 building unit is 15 minutes. Oh, for this part, I need to mention it. You can see the 5 p.m. to 7 p.m., right? Because it's 2 hours. So the unit's going to be 8. Because 1 hour equal to 4 units and 15 minutes equal to 1 unit, right? So now it's 4. However, you need to do a math if, you know, it's over each 15 minutes. Just say if it's 5 p.m. to 7:15 p.m., right? At this point, it's going to be 2 hours and 15 minutes. And units, you need to put 9 instead of 8. Because at this point, you need to just do a simple math, okay? All right. So that's all the detail regarding how to fill a timesheet. You guys have any question related to that? Right, guess not. All right, next part. How to get your timesheet. All right, let's go into this handout. Once you're ready to work, you will send your email, right? It's going to including our CARES website, which is this one, and your username and password. You don't need to register anything. She will register for you guys. Once you receive this email, you need to log into your account. And for this account, can do a lot of stuff. First, you can download and print out your timesheet. If you are providing contact service, this is contact cases, right? So you can just simply click CH. If you are providing respite service, then you can simply click FN. So after you click both stuff, you can see your timesheet. And for contact service, there's another paperwork you need to submit by monthly. We call that monthly summary, which is this one. This only applies for contact service. Monthly summary looks like this. This is a monthly summary. Basically, it's very easy. You just need to figure out like which date for the month, like what the progress and how was the individual going though. Because when you're providing service, when you provide service, we cannot do the home visit all day long, right? So this is a report we can learn and we can understand what's going on with the client. If just in case if the client has an issue, or if you feel any difficulty to providing service, you can definitely figure out it on the monthly summary. Then our field coordinator, which is Louis Johnson and Mandy and who else over here, and they will reach out to you if there's any issue you mentioned on the monthly summary. Okay. And go back to timesheet. So after you click CH or SN, right, it will lead you to this page. You can see your timesheet. However, from very beginning, after you click that link, the format of timesheet is not really accurate. You can see it's it's a vertical instead of horizontal, right? So the format is not correct. That's why we place it wrong. So at this point, you need to make sure you do change it to the landscape format, meaning it's make sure it's horizontal, because this is how the correct timesheet looks like. So once you try to print out a timesheet, make sure this is a horizontal, okay? If the format is not correct, I'm not going to accept a timesheet as well. Yeah, you need to redo the entire timesheet and ask parents sign on timesheet again, which is time consuming. So if you don't want to waste your time, please do make sure the format is accurate, okay? So this is how the timesheet looks like. And for how to submit a timesheet, first thing first, see here, you cannot email us your timesheet. You cannot email us a timesheet due to the HIPAA violation. That's a policy from from the federal government. Therefore, you need to make sure you don't email me your timesheet. The reason for that is because of on the timesheet, you can see there's a lot of personal info, right? Including client name, their Medicare ID, their home address. So we need to, our company need to make sure we protect their sensitive information. That's the reason you cannot use your personal email to send us your timesheet, because that's not secret. That's not really protected by the whatever it is. So you need to, if you need to submit a timesheet, right? You need to take a picture or scan your timesheet and upload it to our CARES website. So once you log into your CARES account, right, you can see it says upload files, which is right here. After you click that, it will lead you to this page. What you need to do, just take a picture of a timesheet and browse that, just upload it. Make sure you do click send, and you need to make sure you send you need to make sure you send your timesheet page by page, one by one, not like 3 pages at once or 2 pages at once. So because of the issue of that, it still happens like the worker submits 3 timesheets, but we only receive 1. So once you click upload, make sure it's one by one, page by page, okay?